We are back. Welcome back to the channel. We have finally completed the conversion of this property. Yes, I said it, I completed the conversion, so I've got my planning approval and it's officially home. It's been a few heavy nights and a bit of slog, but we've finally got it done. So I'm just going to take you through a tour, but before we start, I'm going to take you back to last week where I finish off the final little bits. So let's go back to last week. So today we're going to tackle the final little jobs now. We're going to get the grouting finished in the downstairs bathroom, a few little trim areas and build the rest of the furniture, and we're so close now. So yeah, I'm going to go out. I think I'm definitely going to treat myself after this one because for some reason this has been a bit of a stressful one with the planning being the first HMO. I don't know if you've noticed with the furniture that I'm using, I will be turning this into a student property. So with the planning, I have to convert it into a family home first to a C3. And then once that's complete, I can then go via permitted development and convert it into a C4 and put an application in. That's just an easier route. The planners prefer it as that's what the previous owner to me fell short on. He went straight for the HMO and it was like, oh no. Whereas if you go this route, it makes more sense. So yeah. Towards the end of the job, we had so many small bits which were just going wrong and they needed to be done. The blinds just wouldn't shut properly, there was no tension. The doors, I bought these self-closing hinges, they weren't fully shutting the door as the door was too heavy. It was just one thing after another. But we got them all done and here's the final reveal. So, to the entrance, as you might remember at the start of the little mini-series that I've done, we changed the door here to a sliding door to house the new boiler which we've had to put in. These things weren't factored in, but sometimes you have to do these things. It also helped getting good EPC, which is good. But now we have a nice little cabinet in there for coats and hoovers. We've got a refresh on the staircase. Painted the handrails black because I think it's just going to help with traffic. And we've got a lovely little cabinet under there now for your shoes and your bits and bobs. So if we just go straight through, obviously the place has been completely repainted throughout. Flooring's all been nice and clean. So we go through into the kitchen diner lounge. So I'm so happy with this, it's come out really nice. Kitchen's looking really good, got new appliances in, re-grouted, all new bits and bobs. And also I think this little space here is quite a cozy little space, don't you think? Yeah, it looks really good, really good, but we've had to put new skirting boards in, sort the flooring out, bit of beading, fully painted. Lots of work has happened in here. Also, do you like my photo? I edited that, which is quite cool. Anyway, yeah, so this now creates like a massive communal area. I don't know if you can already tell, but as a family home, I don't know whether you would use it like this and lay it out like this, but I have gone for down the HMO route, as you can tell by certain little things like this and this. So yeah, it's basically just the best route to maximise the most amount of profit, as having it as a standard rental doesn't work as well. But I do think it's come out really nice in here, and everyone that's come in has sort of given that wow factor, which is nice. So we'll go straight through into, oh yeah, I just want to show you the light as well, skylight. Looks nice up there, doesn't it? Anyway, let's go through here. Right at the very start when I first bought this, that window wasn't rendered. So the water was just seeping through and getting in and damaging everything. So that was the first job on my list. It was to re-render that and protect this house from getting wet. So this right here is bedroom 1. This was originally going to be the lounge, and for the planning application it worked quite well as a bedroom. This allows us to get 5 beds in this house, but we've got some pretty panelling over here and some little wall sconces, and yeah, more panelling, mirror, photo, lots of bits and bobs. Yeah, I think it's come out quite nice. And also, I do think, shout out to my friend Sam Taylor, mentioned about putting TVs in all bedrooms, as it just makes it a bit of a nicer space and easier to rent as well, as apparently not nowadays people aren't as sociable as they used to be and they just want to stay in their rooms. So it's kind of on with the bit of a small bathroom, but it's been fitted in quite nicely, I think. So you've got your toilet over here on this side, big business. And then you got your shower and a little wash-hand basin in there, which is quite nice. All done. We've finished off the tiling down there, which I'll just snip it in now. And thanks to my friend Edwin for doing that, as that's a bit of a horrible job really, but he got it done. He got it done. Quite a nice spacious staircase, I think. Like, it's got really high ceilings. It's not, you don't feel like, it doesn't feel small, this building. And that was probably the main reason that attracted me to it, because I just thought, it just feels big, doesn't it? This is the bathroom that would house the next bedrooms. I kind of want the next bedroom to use downstairs and then the other 3 to use this one, just because that way you get a good amount of people in one bathroom. If you have everyone in one bathroom, then it just creates more moisture and more mould. So I'm going to make that clear from the get-go. So we'll move through into bedroom 2. This is my favourite room in the house. So nice, got huge high ceilings, nice beams, the lights on, and also managed to squeeze our little paneling entertainment area over here. can see the paneling and the lights. I think it does look quite cool when you have these on as well. They look good. And also we've got a little nook area here. I wasn't too sure what to do with this, but it has come out quite good. And we've got good wardrobe space. There's little press ones. So just press them in. But yeah, I think it's worked out quite well. And I was worried with the head height, but it's actually quite good, you know? So this room has come out great. Very happy with this. And I love the green. Love the green. So moving into bedroom 3. There's a little nook down there for, I'm not really sure what you'd put in there, maybe a Hoover. This is bedroom 3. Probably the second best room, I'd say, due to the head height and the beams. Also, there's so much light in here, but it's actually blackout. So these blinds, pull them down, and they're actually blackout, and you can shut this off. So you can shut the light off quite easily, which is good. Got a pretty little light up there. That's quite nice. So if you look back at previous episodes, you can see what was there before. And I was umming and ahhing what to do with it. It was just like a hanging bulb that was touching the wall. And I was gonna have drop down lights, but I think that's turned out to be quite a nice little feature, if I'm honest. But yeah, this room's laid out really good. We've got our wardrobes, desks, got everything you need in here. Yeah. Move on up. So here we are through into the next 2 bedrooms. So this was all one room before, if you can remember. We had to install this and this and this and make it a 2 separate rooms. Otherwise, your bedroom actually started here. As you can see, I've still left a plate in there. But yeah, I think it's come out quite nice. So take a little look. Come out real good. So what we had to do, we had to put this radiator in, a tall one, as it was a length-wide one, but this allows us to get the stud wall in, and then that way we can put a little wardrobe in under the stairs, which is actually quite big in comparison. It's the biggest one. It's the biggest one out of all of the rooms. So although you've got a tiny, I wouldn't say tiny, although you've got a smaller room, you actually better suited with more storage. And I think it's laid out quite nicely, isn't it? It's quite small and cute. Also has blackout blinds in here, which is great. Onto the stairs. So these had to be changed. They are actual paddle alternating stairs. It's because this space was so steep, you couldn't put a normal set in. But they've come out really good. And we've put little skateboard grips on the steps. And yeah, just allows you to have safe access up and down if you've got socks or something like that on. And this is the final room. So we had a little bit of a problem in here, I'm going to just quickly say. The light switch is here. So you can't actually get to the light switch. So I've got a guy coming tomorrow and he's going to put the light switch on this room here. So as you come in the door, you can turn your bedroom light on. But yeah, it's a little bit tight. It is a little bit tight, but it works. It allows us to get another bedroom up here. And also you've got great views out there. At the top. Still waiting for blinds on this one. They're supposed to be coming tomorrow. So I'll get them installed tomorrow night, ready for tenants at the end of the week. And overall, I'd say this has been a huge success. We are officially done skis. What a journey that has been. Lots of learnings, lots to take home with me on to the next projects as well. It's been fun. I mean, it's been lots of ups and downs, but they always seem to be, you either get the good ones or you get the bad ones. And this one's kind of been on the bad side, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a little bit tough, but we worked through it, we push, and yeah, overall, I would say it's been a success. If the refinance works out the way that it does, I think that it will come good and I will be a genius. But you never know until it's signed on the dotted line and that money's in your account. You can't ever throw numbers out there and whatnot, I don't think, personally. But yeah, stay tuned. I will do a video on whether or not this was a good deal or not, as I feel they're quite useful. So stay tuned. I've just purchased another property, so I need to get in there and refurb that. So stay tuned for next week and we'll be filming there. Bye.